What's going on, Scorpio? This is Cosmic Boogeyman. I'm going to read some tarot for you, and we're going to see what comes out. Keep in mind, this stuff's for entertainment purposes only. And get some jumping cards here. And this stuff is for you and not for someone else. So keep these stories aligned to you. Don't start flipping them around. Don't start jumping around. And making these stories stick to somebody else because they feel better when you say, hey, that feels like my ex-husband, or that feels like my wife, or that feels like my cousin, or that feels like my brother-in-law, or that feels like so-and-so, just gotta let the story stick to the way it is. Um, but nonetheless, let the story apply to the way it applies to you. You'll feel it resonate when it hits. So, Scorpio, I'm going to just do a general read here and we'll see what comes out. And I will do what's called a timeline read. It's something I came up with my guides. I'll explain it as we're going here, and I get the first card. All right, so first card out the gate, we got a 10 of Pentacles, which is great. This is about completion. So anytime you see a 10, you're completing something or you're looking to follow through with something. And in your cornerstone, um, this could be an age difference of people, but there's definitely travel, extravagant something coming on here. There's somebody's hiding something. I can definitely tell that there's a responsibility of a message coming through, but something's not coming through correctly. Um, you can see it in the cloak of our Ten of Pentacles. However, this is a very good card. It's a very abundant card. Like there's choices, opportunities, growth, and coming out next is the intuition, or basically the use of intuition or lack of intuition from this opportunity. So the intuition has gone stale or has basically changed from whatever this was, but the cornerstone has set you up solid going forward. Your intuition in the past has led to a new opportunity. It grew from what you would see is like a King of Cups or a Queen of Cups. So where you sit now in your cornerstone is your foundation. But what's underneath it all is not exactly the way it appears for others. You have a chance to explore, look online, or you have an online persona, but these two things look differently. It's not that you're not fulfilled or happy, but your intuition is not as on point as you would want it to be. You're not making offers the way you would want it to be, and there's a king or a queen that's not um, in your vibration as much as you would like. And your conduit coming through the center here is like, think about like a train, the a bullet train coming through, always disrupting your state of being. So what I see for you here, Scorpio, is you're on to bigger and better, or somebody's on to bigger and better. You feel like there's an on to a bigger and better, but there's an intuition. You're only seeing half of the picture, though. That's the problem, is you're not seeing the whole picture. It looks calm and clear from one side, but the other side is not as clear. Um, there is a very divine connection here. What you're seeing is you're seeing, if you put forward what you believe to be true, it would mean something. It would be valued, because you can see that your Knight of Pentacles is meeting the center line here. But your conduit, it's almost like this message is getting delivered relatively soon. Um, but it could be too late. There could be pain involved. There could be this is gonna hit our it's gonna hit like our heart chakra. So there's somebody's hurting, and there's a sneakiness that's being led through here through this intuition. The intuition's off or not working, and there's a failure to recognize whatever this is. There's pain happening with this one person, and I think it was a lack of action or inaction that's happening. Um, for me, this person, I would have to say, is definitely holding back something. There's a lot of information that they're not sharing. There's definitely somebody holding something key. It looks like they're going on to bigger and better, but they're keeping something secret, and things fall apart towards the end. In our upper cornerstone here, we have a King of Wands, which is King of Passion, King of Love, King of endearment. This king uh, would have would basically be stable. There would be this king could have a fire in their chart. They would have They could have Sagittarius somewhere in their chart. They could have Aries in their chart. But this king here could also be a queen, but I would say more likely it's a king, and you have a couple kings popping up here for you, Scorpio. And what I'm going to tell you is more likely than not, these are showing as the these are showing as opportunities for you. On to bigger and better would be this King of Wands or this fire sign. Um, this would be someone who's just gotten over a heartbreak, or they have gotten over heartbreak and are leading themselves into a more loving self. Life lessons are at prominence here with this whole read here, Scorpio, without a doubt. Happiness is at the center, but there's pain here, and I would almost call it a vortex. Like if you can picture that, you would have like a vortex of how you control your life and how you feel about things. So you center your pain and you center your happiness so you can control it so you don't lose control. So, and we can see here you have you're sneaky when it counts and you're sneaky when it doesn't count. You're playful sneaky is what I would get. Um, you definitely do this with intention, if that makes sense. This King of Cups is actively working on something, not exploring whatever this would be. I would say moving on to bigger and better is not what that would be. But this King of Cups is exploring something, possibly getting a cup offered to them from the divine, from the pain that they had suffered. It could be that. And it could be that there's a lack of self-imprisonment. Like, hey, I'm not sneaky or I'm sneaky. I'm not going to be in this pain anymore. Whatever the situation is, this pain has caused the freedom to kind of roam free. There's nothing there except pain, so why move on? So, hanged man, of course. So we have the hanged man and the lack of sneakiness cutting themselves free. They're taking action to move on to bigger and better. But they're lacking the intuition of what to do next, is what's happened. And so they're back into self imprisonment. And so when they go to self imprisonment, we have a lot of divine pairs here. Keep that in mind here, Scorpio. A lot of divine pairs. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So whoever this person is that's here is divinely connected. So I'm going to have to tell you that this person is divinely connected to you, Scorpio. And they're divinely matched. There's connection here that they're helping pull you along as much as you're pulling them along. I think that that's being missed. This could have actually started from something very small, something very tiny that created this. Uh, it's when you make a wish or you dream on something and it happens and then it grows from that. That's what this looks like. Um, so this offer of love is manifesting from the divine into something real that's causing happiness from this something of small, where this person, this King of Cups, is working. At the heart of it, it's feeling younger, more divine, more more free, letting yourself free of the pain that you had at once, getting justice for this, what you have felt. This is not what you're meant to do anymore, Scorpio. You're looking deep into the situation, but you don't always have to. Sometimes you can just have fun and go explore. This is what it is that the injustice is that you have been led to a past life situation. The pain that you have went through. You're looking too much into stuff sometimes, and that's what leads you into this pain. And you don't have to focus on the pain always. Let's get a card read on here. Let's read this Page of Swords out. So you gain strength through the exploration because then you have to go and explore on your own. You're on your own. You're looking. You have to you look at messages and you kind of explore every message. What's this mean? Why did they say this? Um, but leave the regrets behind. Walk past those. Be yourself. Look again. We have it again here. See? Divine pair. Just be who you're meant to be. Don't worry about it. Take action. You know what you're supposed to do, but you're not doing it. You grow yourself into the person you want to be. Notice that you are a past life. Understand that you can offer love. It's your love to offer. Offer your love to that person that you want. Grow your happiness. Scorpio, you have it here. So I'm going to pull out one card here to get our final read, but this is a very good read. I would have to say I love this. You have control over whatever it is. You have the divine power to manipulate your energy. You have the divine power to control what's happening in front of you. And let's get one card. And we got the Two of Cups, and we got the Death card, which I think is a Scorpio card. So its growth always means leaving something behind, transformation, ending a cycle, transition, time, necessary change. Um, so it's it's organization, it's stability. It's you growing from that, but you having divine control over that, blowing up one world to grow into another. I think that's what it is for you. Is you have to take that action. You have to cut off what doesn't serve you anymore. That's all. That's all you got to do. You just got to grow from that. I have to say, Scorpio, very good read. I very much appreciated it. If you have any thoughts, please comment, like, subscribe. Talk to you soon.